Howdy, folks. I haven't done something in a while I need to get back to. I haven't done any beat cookups in a long time, so I'm going to crank out some trap music. I've been talking so much about AI and doing research and then some David Sanborn solo transcriptions. And I have not done a lot of music the past couple of months. So just follow me along as we go through my brain and how I create a trap track today. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Quantize that sucker right there. 16 notes. Turn that off there. Now let's get a kick drum. Let's go find me a trabbey kick. Okay, so like I like to do, I generally keep the kick drum off of the 808. Let me clean this up here a bit. Okay, I just noticed that all those 808s I should have quantized on 8th, not 16ths. Oh, and that's not what I wanted. I'll do the same thing for the kicks. Okay, we might clean it up a little bit. Let's get something a little more crispy. We need a snare. No, we're gonna go to let's get some mogul. Maybe I need more of a snap effects type thing. Yeah, we'll go with that clap. Quantize that. I'm going to add a second snare. Then just copy this down here. Do a little panning. Now let's add a little special sauce here. We're going to dive in. We're going to offset those snares just a bit, because sometimes the sample has it built in, sometimes it doesn't. But I want to slide those off the beat just a few milliseconds. So watch up here at the top of the monitor. I'll probably pull it off 15, 20 milliseconds. 23. Did it do anything? I don't think it did it. I got to zoom in more so I can see, get more detail. Oh, 22, okay. Okay, that works for me. Let's go get some hats. Okay, for this, save some time. Let's go get some mobile hot hats. Where are the suckers here? Mobile hot hats. Let's get something spicy. Okay, yeah. So we got the basics of a beat here. Do my color coding. Bass blue, drums red, and then melodics will be purple. Okay, time for some keyboards of some kind. What's it going to be? I have no idea. It's been a while. Oh, that's right. I've upgraded to 10.8 finally. The project I'm doing with Joy, we're done with the tracks now. It's just mastering and release times, so I can officially upgrade to 10.8, which I did. Slightly different layout now. So let's pull up. What's got Falcon there? We can. No, we're gonna go get something out of the contact pack here. Native Instruments Contact 7 Stereo. Need some kind of keys. We'll go with that. Let's just find something that works. Try that. Quantize that, go in there and do some EQ. Okay, now we need some sort of pluck, another melodic element. We'll stick with Native Instruments, so we'll do the plus sign, then we'll go in and find a different instrument. We'll stick with that. Something there. Let's get something different. We're going to call that pluck 1. And maybe a pad. Let's do an instrument. Let's go get something else. Let's go get Falcon, since you mentioned it earlier. And let's see, sound banks. What are we going to do? Let's go lo-fi pads. Okay, I was thinking pad, but this got a little movement to it, so let's do that. We're going to call that pad movement, or just pad motion. Scatter is the thing there. I messed up a bit. Let's try that again. That. I'm really ahead of the beat. Could be this coffee today. Let's make all this velocities the same. One more melodic element, I think. Let's do another falcon. We'll change the sound source from that. Got a little built in there. Sure, I'll try that. A little delay in there. What was that called again? Got to go back. Sorry. Anywhere. Call that pluck. Anywhere was the patch. Now I've started. Not started. I've been adding the name of the patch usually in the track description. Sometimes I'll come to a project, I'll have to come back to it months or years later, and I might not have had the same libraries or something that's been upgraded. So having the name of the track or the patch that you're using in there certainly helps. Not always necessary, but at my current state in my brain right now, it makes sense for me. So, what do I got here again? No, I don't like that at all. If I'm doing D minor, but then I'm doing a D flat, sorry, E flat over D. I don't like that at all. Let's try that. Oh, there we go. Try that here. So now I've got all these elements in here, but I'm not going to play them all at once. We're going to kind of chop this sucker up. So Option R, repeat them all. What's that, about 2 minutes long? We'll take that. So we're going to do an 8-bar intro. Starting out with the kick. We'll keep that out. We'll keep the hi-hat for the second half. Do that, and then the 808 will come in here. Drop the last measure, and then do some automation here. High cut filter, or sorry, yeah. You got low pass, you got high pass. They call it, I don't like the passing concept. I like to know what I'm cutting, so I'm going to cut the highs and do it that way here. Probably do the same thing on this guy, but I don't have the EQ yet. So now we got it. Now I can get it. High cut frequency. Okay, let's just see what the intro sounds like now. Yeah, there's too much brightness. We need to add the EQ there as well. A little automation. Bring it a little higher. That pluck anywhere patch is pretty sensitive to the velocity, so I'm going to make them all the same. That guy right there. We'll bring it back in later. Drop that out for a second there. Hi-hats are good there. Claps are good there. Okay, so we come from the intro, which is just some basics. What happened there? That's this guy right here. Okay, that's better. So. Okay, so what I just did there, I wasn't thinking out loud, sorry. I wanted to create a little intro bar to the main drop. Now we add a little more the second time around. So this guy here is new. A little pause coming up. Okay, a little spot for a break there, so that little synthesizer pluck thing I got going on. Let's do this. Just some sonic variety. Automation on the EQ again. There's something big happening here. But a gap there, make it better. Take a look at something here. I'm going to add some ear candy first. I'm going to come back and do something different. So let's go get some reverses. My friend Mark had cranked out some great samples. Free Sample Friday. Mark Himley. I'll put a link in the description here. But he does these free samples every Friday. Free stuff. All you do is send your email. And I have not touched them in a while because I've been busy. He did a bunch of reverses, short reverses. What we got here? Then he also gave me some impacts. Cinematic hits and booms, risers, tonal reverse. What we got up here? I haven't checked these out yet. Okay, so now let's get some impacts. Go back as I was looking for originally. We'll drop that one in here at the end. Bring the volume way down. I gotta add my bass note at the end there. Forgot that. Okay, so I was going back for some short risers. Here too. I had some stuff in the mobile folder. Reeves reverses here. Hit the gain down on these guys a bit. Feel it more than you can hear it. With the big one here, you'll see what it sounds like. Line up just right. Let's take a look at that real quick. Yeah, I didn't think so. There we go. Go right there. How does it do it that way? The other spot too? Where else is it? It's right here. I think it's gonna be a little early also. Yeah. Gotta click on what I want to zoom in on. There we go. Much better. Where's the end though? Alrighty. Hope you don't mind me not being as talkative. I'm just kind of, it's been a while since I've done this. Okay, now let's do this. I want to do something here. Let's take this little section here. this guy, bounce it in place. And then, just for grins, let's reverse it and see what it sounds like without chopping. Gotta bring the gain up a bit on that guy. It's a little quiet. Now let's turn the original back on. So it gives us a little variety if I reverse the whole thing, but I could also reverse just pieces of it. So let's take it this way. Where's my scissors? There we go. So we do this. So I had Command Option when I clicked on it, and I had it set at one measure, so it chopped every measure. So now I can just reverse all of these in the one measure. What does it sound like? Mute it for a second. So instead of reversing the whole 8-bar pattern, I reverse just each measure. Kind of like that. Could add some reverb to it. Like that. I'm going to join these guys back up, create a new waveform. J if you join. And let's get the colors right. These guys here are percussions. Let's make them red. Alrighty, we can move them back up. So maybe I'll bring that verse thing back to the front, to the intro. I can use that reverse as some filler just to add some more density where I think I need it. Maybe there. Put the reverse here, but I'm going to shrink it. So another Option key now, which means I can shrink the time. Cut that in half. Is that right? Little symbol, little open hat. Open. Okay. Hopefully that's not too crazy. That's up in the register where I can't really hear very well. So I'm going to add that to a sampler so I can play it when I want with the keys. Okay. Put the sucker up here. Just simple downbeat, open. Put it there, put it there, put it there, put it there, there, and then there, and then there. I want this to be a little quieter, this little breakdown to be quieter, so we're going to drop this all the way down. Took it too far down, didn't want to lose the theme. Okay, let's change the bass pattern in this breakdown section. Just took some space out there so you can compare the two. Look at that versus this. It created some holes. Keep that same similar slower bass or less busy bass here. That'll make our last shout section a bit bigger by comparison. I need to add some more candy still. I need to add some snare fills. I don't have any of those snare fills yet. Now, let me get another snare. Let's go back to this. Get me a snare from Mogul. We'll go with this guy. Okay. Put it up here. And now what I'm going to do, we're going to get some of those crazy hi-hats and steal some patterns from those to create my snare fills. Those are here. Spicy hats. So let's do a solo for a second here and just see what I got in this section. Okay, now that may sound like chaos, but when you take out certain pieces of it, it turns into nice little snare fills. So and you change the velocities, you change the pitch. So first what I'm going to do, go back to here. Let's do a half measure chop. Get my scissors. And then Option Command on the line. It should break me into every 2 beat increments. Bam. So now I don't want this one. The first one. Nope. Generally, every other one is going to be something useful. Let's see. This one looks pretty. That one's boring. Get rid of that one. That's it. Yeah, get rid of that one. That looks fine. That looks fine. I'm looking to see how busy the pattern is. Got lots of stuff going on here. That's all good. That's not. Got something going on there. Good. It's simple and simple. Okay. So now what I can do is put one of these before each new phrase, each 8 bars, as the lead into it. And you're thinking, what the heck is this guy doing? You'll see. Why aren't you listening? I hate when Logic does it. Then it gets off the grid and won't get back on the grid. So I got to zoom in, say, no, I meant you to be here. I was hoping that the upgrade would get rid of that, but it didn't. Let me close this out now and get some more space here. Get some more of these fills. Put there. Now I could take the time to create fills. That's certainly cool. I want to be creative. I don't feel like being creative right now. I just want to be a little productive. And I'll take an extra one because at the end we get a little busier. And you're like, dude, what is that? What are you doing? And that's all good. Just get rid of that one because it's an extra one. Now I'm going to select all. I'm going to put them up an octave at least. Take the volume way down. There you go. So now I want to change some stuff here because in this particular MIDI pattern they were all the max velocity. But what I can do is let's highlight these, stretch this out a bit here. So I've got these all highlighted. I'm going to put the velocity down a little bit, deselect the last one, go lower, deselect the last one. And what I'm doing is creating dynamics. This will be like a little crescendo. And how much you do it depends on the sample, depends on your taste, what you're going for. We'll stop right there. Well, might as well go a little lower just to finish the concept. Boom. So now instead of all being red, I've got a nice little increase in volume. What does that sound like? Let's solo it and hear it. So you hear that? There's a little rise instead of just a big machine gun. So now I'll probably go adjust some velocity for other things here. I can also adjust pitch. Like, let's go back to this guy here. Change that. Let's make a little snare fall. Nope. I'm going to make these a little bit lower. I'm going to do a little decrease in volume there too, but not as significant. These are all subtle things. You can also do this with the hi-hats. Some of my videos in the past I've done that. So put it all back together. I want to add some movement to this guy. Let's go get shaper box and see what we can do there. Let's do some, no, not right now. Pan. Here we go. Don't know if you're listening to this in stereo or not, but it's just giving me a little motion. I want to change, because this is the same the entire way through. Let's change the voicings on this. Take the top note, put it down an octave by right clicking. Probably do the same thing in this guy if I wanted to. What we got here? I could just take the top note off. Taking the top note off the first time, it'll be there the second time. What if I take these guys down an octave? Well, that's kind of jarring because it was cut by the low cut or the high cut EQ earlier. Boom there. I forgot that part. Come back, Mark. Here we go. Maybe I needed an absolute dead stop there. Yeah, I think I do. Just go out there, that whole measure. Take the hats out, one whole measure. Bigger hit. I need a big riser at the end. What I need here, get bigger extension towards the commercial break. Let's go get some risers here. My samples riser. Hello, cymatics. It's been a while. I like that. Yeah, we're going to drop that in. It's in E. We're going to drop it down a step. So, hello, Mr. Riser. It starts right here and goes to there. And we got there's an E, so we're going to drop it down. Transpose down to -2. Probably going to be hot in volume, so I'll take that down. A bigger hit. I need like a big smash or a boom or a bram or something. Let's see. Impacts. Look for impact. Those are all impacts for sure. Yeah. Drop that sucker right there. Bring the volume down. Make it shorter, but let the ring out go away. Something melodically is ringing out, though. Which one of you guys is it? Is it you? Pad motion. A little bit. I guess I'll take that last one off. But what about these plucks? Yeah, that one, that last note wasn't quite right. Is it this? Yeah, it is. So I'm going to take you out here. Okay, yeah. I was hearing some dissonance there at the end. Okay, I think we're done. I have no idea how long it took. I'm going to guess 45 minutes. Okay, so now that the track is done, and again, I'm writing this for TV. I'm not writing this for a rapper, so the form's different, the energy's different. Trying to keep a consistent mood. So what I want to try to do right now, let's do some mastering. This might be a good time to compare Ozone 11 mastering capabilities versus the new mastering plugin or default feature in Logic 10.8, which I have not used yet because I just upgraded. So let me go with Ozone first, because that's what I know, and we're going to go with defaults. I could dive deeply into each of these things, all the settings, but let's just go into Ozone first. And what Ozone wants you to do is find the loudest section of your track and analyze that. So that's the last 8 bars. Let me get Ozone. And then the smart button up here. I click that, play the loudest, and go. Now it's got a bunch of stuff it's done. So if I click on this here, I'll see all the plugins that it's added in the settings. So equalizer, impact, imager, clarity, stabilizer, dynamic EQ, maximizer. So now if I go back and play, let's just start from here. So it found a few frequencies it wanted to duck. I'm not sure what stabilizer does. But stabilizes, I guess. Clarity. That probably removes mud and adds brightness. So it took some highs at the top. It's raising the 2K area. Okay, let's go back here for a second, and let's turn it off. I'll turn it on and off so you can hear the difference. Just much more presence, more fullness, etc. So I like it, and then I of course can modify all sorts of stuff in here, changing levels, etc. There's a whole bunch of tools and plenty of tutorials from folks that know this tool really well. You can check out on YouTube. But I love what it's done so far. I mean, going back to here without it, and with. So that's what it sounds like there. Now I'm going to remove it because I don't want it to be considered in the mastering, even though it's off. No, I'll keep it there. And then now I'll hit the mastering button. Now mastering is different. You don't pick a section. It just analyzes your track and then gives you some results. So just clicking on it turns it on, and it's doing some stuff. Create a mastering chain. And there we go. So now it's got this stuff happening here, but there's a couple of options I have up in the top left. What kind of mastering do I want? So let's listen to the big section. Let's turn it off right now. So the difference is much more subtle. The difference is much more subtle. Let's go from here. Let's try a different of the four characters. Off, and then I'll punch it in. So I think for what I'm going for, I think punch was my favorite of the four, but they were all real subtle. If I turn this off and come back and turn ozone back on, ozone is about as subtle as me at a buffet. Here we go. Ready? Here I come, look out. So if you're looking for punch and volume, and you're playing in the volume wars, etc., ozones give me a whole lot more, and I probably could easily get there with the mastering effect. I mean, let me just see if there's something to turn ozone back off. Let's go back to mastering. Now is it going to reanalyze it? No, it shouldn't have to. Turn that off and come back here. Okay, so now dynamics, loudness. Let's go back to here. Less in your face. Definitely better than the original. Versus someone with better ears than me, I'd love to hear your comments, see what differences you notice. My hearing is shot. I depend on these tools quite a bit to remove extra highs because I don't hear those, so it's important that they get cut out. They help me with mud, etc. I do A/B comparisons of existing tracks, so I know that I'm close. Both tools seem pretty cool. Ozone, I think, just gives more volume or impact. Maybe it's more compression. I don't know. But they're awesome. So, yeah, we did that. Let's just go through the whole track. We'll stick with Ozone this time. So, thanks for watching. Go make something great. Still here? I thought I said go make something great.